Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
This is it, guys. We finally reached the World's 2023 Grand Final. I'm the Wise One, and I welcome you to watch this insane series between T1 and WBG Gaming and see who's going to be the world champion. Let's get started.
I'm going to be looking towards how are the junglers able to punish the lack of flashes.
W as Faker gets the charm. He stomps it to the skies, but I don't think it's going to be enough because his flash is already down, and first blood goes to Xiaohu.
And I haven't even finished my sentence, so Weiwei does that exactly.
They will be able to secure this dragon. So that is one of the steps that they have taken here. Still,
in a 5v5, Zeus has been simply incredible throughout the World Championship.
Certainly has. And now Faker is going to dash in, finds the charm under the Tom Kench. Faker has to get out of there, though. Can't be a snare for the hostile takeover. Gets so much work done. The Devour's in, but the kill's there for Ona. Xiaohu now going down low as Faker dashes forward once again. But it looks like they'll have to settle for one.
Finds the angle, and WBG give up the Herald and a kill.
Exactly, and maybe going to lose some farm down on bot side as well, because Chris has no TP, but Zeus.
Nature's Grasp comes in, he gets pulled back, he's interrupted from the ultimate. Zeus does get a knock up there and a shield, but I think he's still dead. And there it is, the answering kill from the Shy.
WBG able to punch back on the top. Drops the Herald mid, they get Prio there, they reestablish Prio down on that bot side, move up through the river. And with Keria and Guma at such a strong position.
Proving your point immediately, Azale. You love to see it. Ona is here, though. It's going to be a 2v2. Zeus taking a bit of damage as the Q comes down. There's the ulti. Nature's Grasp, but look at the knockups, the kickback. Weiwei punches him out of it. The Dawning Shadow flies through to help get the kill onto Zeus. It looked good for T1 and WBG struck.
It can be incredibly impressive to enter as the Shy might be getting ganked.
Yeah, Keria is going to move on up here as Zeus is going to break those chains. Keria is looking for that handshake angle as already the Shy's done a fair bit of damage, but I don't think it is going to be enough as it's Alco Gaming for the Shy, and he will go down. Ona grabs that kill.
Ona, nice kill on the top. Shy thought he was going to be safe, but now dying there with no TP does mean there's going to be a pretty big push. You can see Guma, of course, you have to compare that with Crisp's goal.
Oh, brings him back in with a twisted advance, the kickback as well as Weiwei gets out the punch, and now Xiaohu coming on in. Ona's going to burn down, and no bailout for you. Light's in a bit of trouble, but the charm is not going to get it done because Crisp is there with the denial with the Devour, and T1 have to run away. What a play from WBG.
And continuously, they are getting out skirmished. Weiwei should be able to get the execute here. So nothing given up. His ultimate, we'll see if T1 tries to go for an alternative play, just push mid, but it looks like WBG isn't even going to give them the opportunity as
Oh, there's the kick flash. Xiaohu's going to be pushed into Faker. The flash forward, but the charm is going to miss. What? The Pierce doesn't land, and Xiaohu just walks it up. No worries there at all as Crisp is under the turret. They throw down Herald, but Zeus has found two with the ultimate light. Goes down so low, but isn't going to survive. Weiwei trying to get himself out of there, and the Shy is given up on. Weiwei running the wrong direction, but they at least get the dragon.
WBG get the dragon, but T1 get the kill. Xiaohu lucky to get out of that one, but Weiwei, he's going home in the body bag. T1 getting that major gold injection in, and you can see a lot of these towers that they've been pressing. If you look on live, Faker taking down that top tier.
Done, and it makes him such a menace in the side lane.
Exactly, it's incredibly difficult to deal with him. They become I think it actually makes the cannon minions. They become very difficult to actually wave clear out. It allows you to harass your opponent, but Guma
could be in a bit of trouble here as Crisp looks for it. The immediate cleanse does get out of the way. Nature's Grasp isn't going to connect, but there is a twisted advance. Hostile takeover across everyone, though, but the Shy is just gigantic. Guma trying to hop away. The Fates call the knockups, and meanwhile, Weiwei is going down. Faker collects it before falling down. Crisp has to go, though, because he's so incredibly low, and Zeus is tearing them to shreds. WBG lying on the floor now as T1 look to tidy up Crisp, and they won that team fight even better than the last.
Guma refuses to go down. Keria saves him, coming in with the hostile takeover in T1. They're on the Baron. Way harder, and they have gotten so much out of these last couple plays. They're going to try to take a tier 1 top, but Faker's looking for an engaged bot.
Yeah, looking for even more. Everfrost is going to land. Somehow that charm didn't connect, but it is still going to gather a Devour from over the wall from Crisp. T1 will settle for this inner turret.
And this is where the earlier Drake from WBG is going to feel like a miracle in the sky. Right? If they didn't have that, would be just a soul point in addition to all the turrets. It's not looking great, but at the very least they'll have one more opportunity to try and get something going. My main issue is, particularly with Zeus now completely...
The brush, not quite sneaky enough The shock blast comes in eventually, but that is going to put enough fear into Weibo. And Zeus, yeah, like 3 hits in this Cloud Drake. Yeah.
I mean, he is just going to kill that thing so fast. They're going to start Baron at the same time. They're just going to start it up, I think, at this point. T1 feel that they can do everything at once.
And now with the Baron buff in tow, T1 feel like they don't need a reset to try and break open the base of Weibo here in Game 1 of the finals. Nature's Grasp flying forward. Ona still has that GA, remember? Chris going down so incredibly low. Zeus just executes the Shy up to the side, and there is another one. This guy's Yone is just absurd. And the inhibitor's going to go down. Weiwei is burning there as well, as now Xiaohu tries to be the hero, but it does not work out, and I think T1 are just going to end Game 1 here.
And the early game, T1 not able to get a bunch of crucial kills, but they don't let it phase them. They are able to find the one skirmish they're looking for, take the Baron, and from that point on, Weibo.
I'm the Wise One, and I welcome you back to the second game between T1 and Weibo Gaming for 2023 Worlds Grand Final. Let's watch together this insane game.
It's going to be interesting getting double duty done. They are going to be able to grab this off the back of their very, very, very supreme control.
Not having a jungler that can enable you. As I say, that Owner is in top.
Yeah, Zeus dashing forward. The needlework is out. Snip, snip. Going to connect, but doesn't do too much. And in goes Ona. The flash out. That was incredible from the Shy. Ona gets taken down to, oh my goodness, about 1 health. But will be able to walk away. But I don't think he's going to be excited about ganking the Shy anytime soon. Although Zeus is just going to go. That is just not fair.
That is the Shy. Yeah, I mean, he eat in, right? You could just stay at your tower and farm it up. He didn't want to lose the wave, but he's the one who goes aggressive. Now he's going to get zoned off the bot wave, so T1 punishing so heavily here.
Yeah, the flash forward from Carrier finds the handshake this time. The Infernal Chains come in. He's lit on fire. He's feared, and Kumayushi cashes in.
It's the Shy getting way down in this game now as Weibo have their bot lane up top. Zeus will not be an easy dive here. He is healthy, and he's got the ultimate back. They're going to look for it, though.
Yeah, we'll see what he can get done here. The flash twisted advance comes in, and now Zeus just trying to do what he can to stay alive. It's working, and he's going to be able to dash back towards the minions. Now Faker turns up. He's got his own Nature's Grasp, but Xiaohu is going to join this one, and Zeus is running the wrong direction. We'll see how much time he's going to be able to buy here, because maybe this is an execute as he heads toward the turret, and there it is.
Oh my god, everything is going T1's way. It's the Shy. Now shows up in his third lane. Top lane didn't work, bot lane's not working. So it should be a good one.
Yeah, and it's also going to be a teleport in. T1 not wanting to give this one up as Faker turns up. Nature's Grasp going to guarantee the Dragon. The hostile takeover chasing Weiwei.
Not been able to claim that big title they've been chasing, but Zeus showing up so far.
Yeah, another teleport to come in here as they do manage to secure this Rift Herald. We'll see whether Weibo can get themselves out of here. Light going to be hostile takeovered, but he's the only one. And now Zeus looking for the target. Faker dives in though as well. He's going to collect the first with the help of Ona. The Shy goes down. The rest of Weibo will scatter, but they do get the objective and only lose one for now.
Side to get even more gold in their pockets prior to it.
Snip, 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 and down goes the turret. That is the first one of the game. He is looking completely unanswerable. He is so far ahead in the majority of metrics right now, as the Rift Herald is going to park itself in the mid lane. Immediately, that turret bot lane should be answered, and there goes the charge.
He's getting a turret, the nice first turret, which would be some much-needed gold for Weibo. Now they're going to try and contest the Drake with very little vision.
Well, Zeus on a flank angle here as well. Crisp going to be spotted, but he does put that ward down. That is going to get there. The Drake going down very, very low, and now the paranoia comes in. Faker looks for the Spirit Rush, and he does find it. The hostile takeover is massive as they get rid of Light immediately. Weiwei taken down for the double kill for Ona. Xiaohu now trying to get some damage in the back end. It does take down the Nocturne, but it's Chris fighting on the bottom side of the map, and Kumayushi is going to cash in once again, and T1 wipe the fight.
And it's T1 win.
And it's, again, I think that sense of desperation. They don't have a great vision set up. They don't know from which angles T1 are going to go.
How badly this early game started. He has been cashing in, and Weibo trying to start something here.
Here's another one, the Nature's Grasp. They all line up behind, but it's a decent charm to come through that hostile takeover for some phenomenal disengage, and it looks like T1, they don't want to deal with it. Faker dashes over the wall. Remember, they don't have a turret here. The charm, he's going to split them. Carrier tries to get it to the wrist. He goes forward, and then just explodes, and then Ona thinks that that's his moment. It's a double again for this Nocturne, and he survives. The logistics protocols
Game number 2.
It's really hard as well, considering the fact that T1 had already built themselves a 1-3-1 composition. There is no comp in the game.
That has been somewhat indicative of what T1 have wanted to do here at Worlds, and the meta shifts that they have brought in as Owner, maybe looking for a fight, bring that back, being able to have Owner on Lee Sin, Guma here on this Draven, being able to see these iconic picks, and their comfort is working out so well.
Oh, Paranoia comes in once again as the flash out from the Shy may not be enough. They're under the turret. Owner was tanking it up, and Zeus is going to finish it. Inner turret should now be next on the clock.
And because the rest of T1 is standing guard, Weibo can't try and turn to first. It becomes very hard to contest, and right now that's not the case.
Yeah, they're definitely not there first. The Baron is down very, very low. There's the Paranoia as they look to try and burst down the Baron. They do collect it, and now the hijacked ultimate comes through from Faker. Now Zeus dives in. He's taken matters into his own hands. He hasn't taken any damage. Weiwei has to run away. He gets thrown back by the Bramble Smash, but the damage is already being done. Faker goes golden, does have to flash as Light's doing a fair bit of work with these Rens into the back line. But T1 just took a Baron, they got 5, having a good time, and he knows that he is not the main character necessarily. He's just been able to sit back.
It's because of the Cloud Drakes! You don't know how many people are responding, and T1, they're looking for more.
Yep, Shahu already taking a bit of poke damage. Light will turn up. As 4 members are here, teleport not available for the Shy, but they dive in. The turret goes down, the needlework just rips the center to shreds. And Zeus just by himself destroying everyone. Hostile takeover comes in. Light has the cleanse, but you can't cleanse death. It's a triple kill for Zeus, and they'll get to work on the inhibitor. It might just be the game right here.
Zeus playing like his namesake. A god, this guy is going crazy in the finals.
Just extraordinary as Zeus helps clear up this second Nexus turret, and T1 at match.
I'm the Wise One, and welcome to the third game of this insane series. Let's watch together one more battle between T1 and Weibo Gaming for the 2023 Worlds Grand Final.
They go towards her, so there is a potential angle to look for him, and he did just use his Lightning Rush, so I think he's in trouble.
Yeah, there's the flash Q3 from Zeus. The Shy is in trouble. The Lightning Rush is on cooldown. He gets slowed down by the cripple, and the Q's going to land. Owner secures it, and that is first blood for T1.
It's perfect timing from T1, and it's all because of the wrap.
We will see if Weibo is able to maybe make a play towards bot side as Owner making his way over to mid.
Yeah, it's going to safeguard forward there as Faker dashes in, and Xiaohu will survive. Faker just barely managing to walk away as now they come in. Oh, the grand entrance, phenomenal from Carrier. We'll see whether he can survive though. He's trying to get out. The piercing arrow will do it, and Weibo Gaming even out the score. Magical Journey, definitely a possibility, and Weiwei wants to take it with Crisp here. Let's see whether they can get an angle. 3 versus 1. He does try and get out. There's the World Ender. He's trying to avoid all of this CC, and it's not going to work. There's the kill for Weiwei.
Really good communication.
Likely most of, if not all of this wave, because he's totally zoned off until Crisp arrives. So yes, they do get a kill on top side.
A little bit of revenge, and even though First Blood came in, the Shy still has a CS advantage. Lightning Rush to get him out of there. Arizona just mini-stun, kick into the wall. That is going to be the execution, but the ultimate is going to be there from the Shy, and after the flash, he will survive, and now it's Weiwei's turn. Can he actually get this one as Owner? About 50%. The safeguard to try and get out the flash, but the knock-up, it's still there, and Crisp comes in for the kill. They get some knock-up. Zeus will survive, but not the least in. Meanwhile, on the bottom side of the map, the Blade Caller not quite there for Gumayushi. Picture in picture, as you can see, and Faker looking for a little bit more. He connects the backflip.
Crisp, and potentially that is because Guma and Carrier are so hard to attack in a lot of these situations.
Oh, Q going to connect there. Nice little knock-up as Carrier tries to find it. There's the quickness onto 2. The kick gets the knock-up onto Xiaohu. The Empress Divide only gets Owner, but that will get him out. But Weiwei's not going to be so lucky. The Shy got in here, and now he might be in trouble. He breaks the chains, but is he still going to be able to get out? Gumayushi decides he wants to fight Light towards the bottom side. That was the right call. Zeus grabs the double kill, and Weibo lose out on the fight.
Teleport coming in.
Yeah, teleport from this top side of the river. Xiaohu coming in, looking for the opportunity. Doesn't have the ultimate. They secure the Drake. Does T1. Grand entrance, not going to find the target there. Onto Crisp as the Tempered Fate comes in. Faker trying to play bouncer to keep his team alive. And the ultimate doesn't really work out here from Gumayushi. Pretty safe now on that back line.
Look at Carrier, though. It's so hard for Weibo to walk up because Carrier is on that sideline. They know he's there.
Yeah, he flashes in. He finds himself the charm onto 4s. There is the ultimate from the Shy, but it just doesn't quite do enough. They try and get out, but Faker has the perfect execution and locks down his fellow ninja. Xiaohu now taking a whole lot of damage, and Faker is in the shroud. He's toying with him. It's a double kill. What? Order! And back in again. It's a triple for Faker. next one. Faker eventually goes down, but it's 4 for him and Carrier.
Let's come in, and T1 set up Soul Point.
They just can't. Light fishes with the Q, won't get it. He has been tearing it up. He's been great in lane, has really been impressive in team fights, and it just feels like a rejuvenated Faker.
And he goes again, as now Ona looking for that opportunity as well. Backflip connects also as the perfect execution comes forward. Has he overstepped? The answer is no, because he had the stopwatch anyway, and now the cavalry comes in. Crisp, the next to go down. Wei, he's under a turret. Sayers flashes on top. The lethal Aatrox gonna get it done, and T1, they feel like it's Baron time.
And Light desperately trying to get something going here, not going to be the case.
He's not going to be allowed to because Faker wants to keep his whole house alive as well, but it's not going to work out. He goes into the Shroud. I don't know whether this is necessarily the fight that you want to take, but
History has not been able to claim that title. They are getting so damn close to it.
Incredibly, this bottom lane in the world, it was when they were playing champions like this, it's when they were flexing the meta.
And give Light an opportunity to pop off, because otherwise T1's going to get Soul, they're going to get the next Baron, and they're going to win the series. And Carrier
gonna get knocked up here as Ona comes on over. He's here to protect his support. The quickness ties them all up, and Xiaohu going to be the next target. He finds 2 with the Emperor's Divide, but Crisp just evaporates. Wei going to suffer the same fate as Zeus is on the warpath. Light able to sidestep, finds the Chains of Corruption, but there's not enough damage. Xiaohu decent flash to try and get himself out, but he's not out of the woods yet as Faker tidies up that kill, and they are just so far ahead. Ona secures Light with a Sonic Wave, and the Shy finds himself alone heading back towards his base. That's the double kill. That's the clean ace for T1.
and T1. Weibo tried, they know they have to contest this dragon, they have to contest the soul, but they're not even given the opportunity. They thought they got Carrier, but Carrier says, come get me.
And it looks to me like they're gonna take this inhibitor and move back. It may not be the end of the series.
Final game here, potentially playing out of their minds. They are 5 brains, 1.
Blown up, and the gold leads as Light desperately tries to at least get Zeus. Won't even get that.
It's heartbreaking as now they take a magical journey over Zeus. He likes this one though, 1 versus 3. He's absorbing so much, the Emperor's Divide. It comes in, but he's still alive. What is going on? Faker tidies up the burst. Everyone's just exploding as Wei trying to get something done, but it does not matter. T1 are too strong.
4 times T1 has lost in a game 5. 4 times they've been knocked out, and 4 times they have got back up for this moment.
It was 7 years since their last, a decade since their first. The SKT legacy has been reignited. T1 will be your 2023 World Champions.